Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Well, it's the follow-on video, as promised. We're in Stroumbi. That's the big kiosk supermarket, which is a little bit like a TARDIS. It's in a Aladdin's cave. Everything is in there for sale, and I mean everything. If you're staying in a villa or an apartment in and around Stroumbi, you don't need to go anywhere else other than there. Anything from Romeo and Juliet's, that's cigarettes or cigars, or bottles of whiskey, Jack Daniels, whatever you might want to buy, from a crunchy to a twirl to a, well, what should we say, gherkins, whatever you want. I like gherkins, by the way, so gherkins. You can't get a Big Mac maybe, but you can get all the ingredients to make your very own Big Mac. This is now the descent down to Pano. We're in Pano, Stroumbi at the moment, and we're going to drop down to Cato. That's what we're going to do, yeah. So you've got upper, that's Pano, Cato is lower. So that's the words they use in and around Cyprus, by the way. Hence in Paphos we have Pano Paphos, which is upper Paphos, and Cato Paphos, which is downtown Cato Paphos. Coming up down here is a former bank. I think it's closed. It was a Hellenic bank, but it's closed down, but maybe it's reopened again. I don't know. Maybe they found some cash from somewhere. No, it's closed. There's a coffee shop next to it. The police station used to be there, but that's been... oh, it's finished. Yes, they moved to a temporary police station while they knocked the old one down, and now the new one is fully complete, and I can see the crest on the front, and I can see one of the captains standing inside, wondering whether to go and stand outside and book a few people for speeding, and they decided no, it's too hot and it's lunchtime, so he's going for his lunch. Simple. Coming back afterwards? No, it's holidays. He's going home, he says. That's it. I've had enough. I'm in the summer holidays. I've done enough work today. I've had a couple of frappes and smoked a couple of cigarettes, adjusted my flip-flops once or twice, spoken to the Commissioner of Police in Paphos, and he said, hey, take the day off. It's holidays. There's the petrol station in Stroumbi. There it is. This is your last chance before you get to Paphos. And Paphos is a long, long way. It's about 8 or 9 kilometres, which is about 5 miles in English money. So, you know, don't run out of petrol on the way. Otherwise, it's a long, long walk. Twisty bends coming up now. If you're driving around in and around this area, all I say to everyone is it's not a dangerous road, but it is if you drive too fast and you don't know it. So obviously you don't know it, so don't drive on it too fast. Take care, leave plenty of distance between you and the car in front, watch the cars coming the other way, and keep a careful eye on the one that's stuck up your bottom. And if you're really worried about him, indicate and pull over and let him go round you, although you probably won't even notice you've indicated and you'll probably still ram me up the bottom. But anyway, it's Cyprus. That's how it works. We've got other things to do other than concentrate on driving. We've got smoking to do. We've got Romeo and jetting, not jetting, that's jet doing. Romeo and Julieting to do, that's cigar smoking. And of course we've got to adjust our flip-flops, we've got to talk on our mobile phones, we've got to drink our frappes, or in my case, cans of Coke. We've got to play with the sat-nav and all those kind of things while we're driving. Driving comes last, or concentrating on the driving comes last. Gumaru in front, you know, he's driving very, very slow. Most of the time he's crossing lines. Why? I'll tell you why, because I can see in his mirror, he's got his mobile phone in his hand and he's frantically texting away. And he's probably arranging to go for a frappe or whatever it might be. But at least he's driving slowly. You see? As long as you're driving slowly, you'll be all right. It's when you're driving too fast, isn't it? You see? White line doesn't mean much to him. There we go. We're on our ascent now up to Sada, by the way. Once we hit Sada, we're going to drop down the other side onto our ascent into, sorry, descent. I'm doing confused by English, by the way. Descent into Paphos, uptown Paphos. That's where we're going to be. And you're going to get a great view, spectacularity of a view indeed, out across upper, mid, and of course lower Paphos, and out across to that blue Mediterranean Sea. There's a little bit of haze in the sky, I know that, because that's the dust and the humidity mixed in together. But the temperature, oh my goodness. If your name is Miss Dawn, you've got a husband called Mr. Sean, a genius of a dog, and I mean he's a genius. And now he is a Sir Bobo, and he's got an accomplice in his crimes, and she's a little cat, and of course she is a lady. Lady Daisy, well, the temperature, Miss Dawn, today is 32 degrees, There's a slight breeze, but with it comes a bit of a humidity, and that's the bit that is not so nice. But unfortunately, in August, that's the way it works. But you're a clever girl. You're Mr. Sean. You're coming in September, because you know that September is the best month in the world and the greatest time in the world to visit Cyprus. Many other people know that. Our girl in charge of the show, yes, Dame Anne, she's coming to Paphos in around about 2 weeks. And of course, she's going to dance the Chuchuchka down the downtown Cape of Paphos promenade and hug it and kiss us. And we're going to hug and kiss her to death, because she is our #1 superstar. She really, really is. If you want to see her on camera, well, she's coming again very, very soon indeed. And if you see us in the downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour and we're with other people, do not think that you are rude. You are rude if you don't come. Come over and say hi. If you want to have a sit down and a drink, please, please join us. We're in the Cape of Paphos Harbour pretty much every evening in the Pelican restaurant from around about 8:30. Obviously, as the winter season comes into play, it'll get earlier and earlier, but you're going to find us on the promenade in the harbour area pretty much every night, and now and again in the old town, and now and again we go and storm a hotel especially for you. Now, I've not been on this road for a long time. Now, either my suspension is knackered, but it's not, or this road is getting worse. It really, really is. So if your name is Lady so sweet Caroline, get your bottom on a memory foam. This guy obviously hasn't seen me. There we go. In a big rush to die with his wife by the looks of it, but there you go. He's in a Nissan Micra and I'm in an S-Class. This is the safest car in the world. I promise you, I'm not going to die. And you may not either, but then I'll climb out and bite your head off. That's for sure. Now, Tasada Village is where we are. But by the way, lady, so sweet Caroline, while you're racing for that memory foam pillow, don't forget to pour a toss or two for the legend, for the superstar known as Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. And of course, you're coming to Paphos in November. And of course, the boys are coming as well. The boys that we like to scare the living daylights out of. Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon, a very, very good morning to you. Hopefully it's not dark, and hopefully it's not damp in downtown Cardiff. Hopefully the sun has come out, especially for you. That was Tasada on the left, by the way, and now we're starting our ascent into uptown Paphos. So stick with us. The views are going to be to die for, and you're going to love it, that's for sure. Thanks for joining me on my trek. If you go hunting back, you understand that this is the final video from our Agaka, or our Polish trek to Paphos, and hopefully this helps one or two people out, familiarises them with the road. And like I say, if you drive the road carefully and safely and stick to the speed limits at night time, it's not a bad road at all. Not very well lit, no, but stick to the speed limits and you will be fine. Now, I apologise for the haze that's in the sky, but hopefully it doesn't take away too much of the beauty and the spectacality of the views that you are going to get when we get around this next few bends, and you're going to get a spectacality view out across Paphos and out into the haze and out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. And I really appreciate the fact that you come back and join us. We really, really do. And of course, we'd like you to come back again and again and again. Because one thing's for sure, there's a lot of blueness in the sky. There's a turquoisey blue and a lot of blueness in that blue Mediterranean Sea. And of course, Mr. Paul, well, he's dressed head to toe in blue. Blue socks, blue shoes, blue jeans. For those that want to know, blue boxer shorts. I've even got a blue face watch on today, as you understand. I'm a man who loves blue. I really do. My grandmother liked me in blue. My mum liked me in blue. And guess what? I like me in blue as well. So if you're going to bring me a t-shirt, make sure it's blue. If you're going to bring me a baseball hat, please, please make sure it's blue. The only thing I wear that's black is sunglasses. Although now and again, I do get them with a slight blue tinge to the lenses. I promise you, round this next left-hand bend, you're going to get a view over this pickup, straight across to that blue Mediterranean Sea. All that's missing is you. Get yourself on that big bird or that canoe. By goodness, start paddling like crazy. Paphos, Marika and me, and the island of love, Cyprus, is quite simply waiting for you. And we're in gridlock traffic. My goodness, what is going on in the world, I tell you. Thanks for watching, and of course we will see you again very, very soon indeed. I will let the camera continue to film until we start our final descent into Paphos town. Here we go. I'll light my cigar. Can't beat having a flamethrower. You can't. And a can of benzene. Sometimes they can come in very, very useful indeed. Where are we going next? Oh, I know. I know a man in Birmingham. Here we go. We're in Paphos. This is the crossroads here, by the way. If you go left, you go into Messahoya. I think that's how you pronounce it. A lot of expats living up there. If you go right, you go firstly to Tremathusa and then up to Tala and the monastery. There's a nice bakery over there, Papa Antonio, if you want a frappe or a loaf of bread or something. They sell all sorts of things, by the way. And if we keep going straight, well, we're in uptown Paphos. And just coming up on the right-hand side is the Atlas coffee shop. And that's where one of these days, very, very soon, I'm going to go meet my mate, Sir Philip. And you never know, he might even bring his beautiful wife with him all the way from Kamara's village. A good morning to you, Sir Philip, and of course, Lady Sita. Let's let this girl go. We may as well. We're not in any big hurry. I'm chilled. I'm relaxed. I don't have to work very hard, shall we say. And, well, I'm almost retired, and life's not too bad on the island of love, downtown Kiddo Paphos. Thanks for watching. Of course, we'll see you again very, very soon indeed. Trimark Motors is coming up in front of us there. I think I'll pop in and say hello to Panayiotis and the boss, Mr. Stavros, and see if perhaps I can get some money out of them. I've got one or two cars to sell, and they always like to buy cars. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon indeed. This is the roundabout that allows you to go down to Anabargos if you go left, or of course we've gone straight. And this is technically now the Massoy Avenue where all the big shops are. BMW dealer, if you want to buy a Lotus, you want to buy a Porsche, a Ferrari, or perhaps even something a bit cheaper like a Rolls Royce, you can buy one on this street. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon indeed.